What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Hojo Show with your boy Howard. What's going on? Listen, I wanted to talk about Karisha and his character letter she sent to the judge on behalf of Diddy before his sentencing. So I'm gonna try to get us up out of here quick though. All right. So listen, if you're new here, kick off your shoes and get comfortable because we family, baby. Make sure you like and subscribe. Also, make sure you have your notifications turned on so you can be notified whenever I drop another banger like this. And without further ado, y'all ready? Let's get it.
Yes, I'm Jay. Most of the things I don't wanna say. I won't be around while you chase. You'll try to come back when you fail.
Okay. So, first thing first, this character letter that Karisha sent to the judge for Diddy. I'm going to share the screen and we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay. So it says, Young Miami writes character statement for Diddy ahead of his sentencing. Quotations, judge, that's a good man. Okay. And it says, the Shade Room has obtained a copy of the character statement Young Miami wrote in Diddy's favor to the judge ahead of sentencing. In the letter, she highlights moments she shared with Diddy, such as their Met Gala appearance and feeding the homeless on Thanksgiving. Mentions the various ways Diddy helped her grow professionally and personally. So we're going to take a swipe to the right and see what this letter is talking about. Okay. So she said, Dear Your Honor, my name is Karisha Brown Lee. I'm a mother, daughter, sister, and hip hop artist who have spent many years in the public eye. I want to be clear that I cannot speak on or defend anything that may have happened before I met Sean Combs. I do not condone any wrongdoing. I can only speak from my personal experience and the man I've come to know over the past 4 years. For 3 of those years, I was in a public relationship with Sean, and during that time and came to know a different person than one often portrayed. Behind the scenes, he was loving, genuine, supportive, and always encouraging. He motivated me, believed in me, and helped me grow both personally and professionally. I'm writing this letter because I believe it is important to the court to know the side of Sean that isn't always seen or spoken about. The man who poured into others, who gave opportunities, who led by example, and who loved deeply. Before I continue reading, I do want to be honest. Now, I love you, Karisha, but you did not write that. I'm just gonna be honest about that. You did not write this, sister. This probably was Chat GPT if you really want to be honest. But you didn't write that, Karisha. One of my most meaningful memories was when he took me to my first Met Gala. It wasn't just about the event, it was about what it represented. Sean has always made it a priority to open doors for Black people, to make sure we are seen, heard, and valued in spaces historically been excluded. That night reminded me that we belong in every room, at every table, and in every conversation. He's constantly encouraged me and so many others to dream bigger, walk in confidence, and never shrink who we are to make others comfortable. He also gave me a voice by providing me a platform on his network to speak for the culture and connect with people in a way that was real and authentic. The opportunity changed the direction of my career and showed me the impact one person can have when they choose to uplift others. Beyond all that, I've seen him give back to his community over and over again. In 2022, we fed the homeless together Thanksgiving, but that was just one example. Well, I'm going to hold drop on that too real quick, Karisha, because Nino Brown gave away hams and did all of that on Thanksgiving too. If you seen New Jack City, I don't really feel like that got no weight on it. I mean, y'all do remember that scene on New Jack City where Chris Rock was with that crackhead girl and they was passing out turkeys to everybody. Y'all remember that, right? They was all drug dealers and into all of that. So baby, that don't mean nothing, Karisha. Just being honest. There was so many months where he gave quietly, privately, without cameras because his heart genuinely wants to help. I've also witnessed him doing real inner work. He made the choice to check himself into anger management, start therapy, and commit to physical healing through therapy. That takes strength, humility, and self-awareness. He didn't do it for show. He did it because he wanted to grow and to become a better person. In my personal experience, Sean is no danger or threat to the community. He is a man of God, someone who uplifts, supports, and inspires those around him to be better mentally, physically, and spiritually. But more than anything, he's a father, and his kids are the ones who look up to him the most. They need him. His presence, love, and guidance matter deeply in their lives. I truly believe that he belongs at home with his family, the people who mean the most to him and who continue to be his greatest source of purpose and strength. Judge, that's a good man. Thank you, Karisha Brown Lee. Okay, so here's my thing. The question that one would ask is she wrong? That's the question that we have to ask. Is she wrong? Because I see a lot of people in the comments on that post talking crazy and reading her. But if I'm being honest, and I gotta be honest, I cannot sit here and say that woman is wrong for sending that character letter or the things that she said in the letter to help him and I guess touch the judge's heart as well. I can't say she's wrong, and my reasoning is because my family members, my mom have been in them shoes. Like people that was very close to me was in those same shoes where I was not from doing nothing that Diddy did. But I was in the courtroom facing my time, and I had got a lot of support letters wrote as well. Not just my mama, but a whole lot of people wrote some support letters for me. It ain't do nothing. But I would be more of a hypocrite. I feel like if I would say she tied for that or try to read her for that, because I feel like we all have had family members that have been incarcerated before or been facing situations dealing with the courts and law enforcement and judges and stuff. We all either have family or know somebody close to us that was in the same situation and needed support letters. It's like a last opportunity to try to use to sway the judge and the jury's position, right? But the thing is, wouldn't y'all still support y'all loved one or a friend that y'all really have had a bond with, that y'all are really close or consider yourselves close at one point? You still gonna support them, right? You still support, like you still gonna, call them on their stuff, but more than likely you'll still support them because that's your people. You know what I'm saying? Granted, it's the messed up stuff that he got into with all of this. It was some messed up stuff. And I don't like Diddy. I don't care for him or anything like that. If you ask me, baby, he can get a life sentence and burn in HELL. Hojo, me, right here, I don't give a goddamn. I don't care. I don't like him. But I would be wrong to say that Karisha is wrong. And I'm gonna tell you another reason why I say that is because when all of this stuff hit the fan, I feel like people came at Karisha so hard because her experience wasn't what others experienced with that man. If she said that wasn't her experience, we as the people can't get mad at her because she's not saying what y'all want her to say. And she's actually saying the opposite. You know what I'm saying? Like if that's not her experience, we can't force it to be. Right? And we can't force her to say something that she don't feel like she experienced or ever happened to her. I feel like it's ridiculous the way people kind of like ran down on her real bad because she said that wasn't her experience. With that being said, like I said, I don't think that she's wrong for sending a letter of support. I don't think she's wrong, but I do feel like she just made a post the other day saying a TikTok video she watched, and it made her cry because it made her feel good, and that people do support her. And it sounds like she's like, I got you, I'm coming. Like she got some music that could be coming. I just feel like the timing of this and whoever got this letter for them to post on the blogs, the timing of this is messed up because I feel like she just started getting over that hill of a hate train that people was giving her behind this. But it feels like now that this letter has been presented, a lot of people don't care or even think to give a damn about whether she didn't experience any of that. And she's just being supportive and calling herself being a friend. They don't care about that. All they care about is you lying for him, you tired, you low down, you dirty just like him. And I feel like that's where this situation here, now that it's been exposed, it's going to take her right back to square one. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is just taking her about 20 steps back when she was almost coming over that hill. I just feel like the timing is wrong. I feel like that. I hope that it doesn't really affect what she has coming, but I just really feel like the timing is wrong. I do. I still want the best for Young Miami. I want to see her win. And like I said, I have been in a situation where I needed those same type of letters from my people. And you know what I'm saying? That's what would be expected out of your close loved ones. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say that she's wrong. I'd be very, very hypocritical if I said she was. No, ma'am. I don't think she is. And I just honestly don't think she deserved any of what I feel like is coming behind this. I just don't. I don't feel like she ever really did. If she wasn't there and she didn't experience it, let that be that. But I feel like that's just not cute. I don't like that. I really don't. But I hope everything works out for her. And when it comes to him with that sentencing, like I said, I wouldn't give a goddamn. I don't give a damn what he gets sentenced. I do not care. Whatever happens was God's timing. I don't care. But Karisha, I just don't want her to get drugged again. People start wearing that girl out again because I just feel like she don't deserve that. I don't. But that's my opinion on that. But yeah, that's it, y'all. I want y'all to drop down in the comments and tell me what y'all think. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Also, make sure you have your notifications turned on so you can be notified whenever I drop another banger like this. I love y'all. Peace.
Oh, babe, oh, babe, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Why is this so funny? Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Just say, oh, babe, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Why is this so funny? Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.